Buddy Pod, baby. I'm a buddy. He's a dude.
And I'm a dude and he's a buddy.
Holy fucking shitballs. We got Dave Merheje.
Dave Merheje, our friend from back home, but he's a man around the world now, he is.
Our dear, dear friend, Davey boy.
Do I look into this camera?
You can look wherever you want.
Look at us. You can look in the camera, bro.
And if you want, you can even not talk to us and look at the sky because this podcast is also for people who are neurodivergent.
All right, we're going to get light today. You
Yeah.
were in a movie called Sometimes I Think About Dying. Do you think about dying?
Have you ever thought about it?
Many times.
Okay, great. Let's just... why don't you...
I thought you. I thought this was an.
No, I knew immediately.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, fuck, he really does. It's gonna be dark.
I thought this was an open forum to express your feelings.
It is. And speaking of that,
Safe space.
why don't we, on our show, every first thing, we like to do our weekly check-in or a mental check-in. We just like to talk to ourselves and see how we're feeling on the podcast and just generally in life. So
We're checking in, Dave.
yeah, you don't got to go first. We'll go first, and you can see the format of our check-in.
I'm not afraid to go first.
Okay.
Okay,
Well, why don't
well,
we
then go
check in
first.
then, Dave?
How do
Well,
you feel?
I had a therapy session a couple
Jesus.
days
Oh, here we go. Hey, here we go.
yesterday, so I'm checked in.
Okay.
Right?
Are you dialed?
Are you
I'm
dialed,
dialed
in?
in? I feel.
You got it
that's-
tight?
Well, not as tight as it could be. There's some looseness though. But I mean, that's I get homework.
Do you ever just wail, like cry your fucking eyes out in those things? The therapy sessions?
Not wailed yet. I cried and
You do cry.
you know, the thing is, I should honestly
Female therapist?
Have you ever done
Yeah, I
therapy?
had a full cry. I should have a full cry. I kind of cried and then try to stop it.
We're going to do it today. You're going to cry on this fucking podcast, bro. Yeah, let her fly, Davey.
Yeah, see your acting
Let her
chops.
buck, big cat.
No, I believe in this world where everybody feels like because you come from Windsor and I come from
Windsor, Ontario.
yeah I
Canada.
come from Alberta, Edmonton. I feel like there's a sense where men shouldn't cry and there's you got to be a tough guy and all that kind of shit. And I feel like you honestly need to cry like once a month or once every 2 months minimum.
I say once a week if you can get a good little tear,
Once a
Yeah.
week?
get a little sprinkle, get the water going in your eyes.
I don't know. At what point is it a problem?
When you're doing it every day.
When
and
you're
you
doing it
get-
every day.
Yeah, dude.
When you're like in public, like
Yeah.
if someone's like, "Did you want your coffee?"
Public
And then
cries
and you
is
just
something.
don't ball it. Yeah.
No one's
ever really asked
feels good to just-
what I wanted. I just usually always do what they tell me to.
It does feel good to just let it out, dude.
I think you need. Where do you do most of your crying?
Yeah,
Probably
where-
within my residence,
in your room? Or do you take that for a walk?
No,
Do you like to take it to the kitchen?
living room. I've walked it around the apartment.
You
I've
walking
done
around
some
without your
public
shirt
ones.
on, fucking crying in your apartment is so dark, dude.
I kept my shirt on, I think, but no,
You're
I
gonna be
didn't.
taking that shirt off soon. You've been coming to the gym with us every fucking
Yeah.
day.
But
Right,
I
we're
mean,
checking in right
Yeah,
now.
we're checking in. We've been because we're excited because Davey's in our house. He's our second guest, but you're actually the fourth person that's ever entered this building.
That's right.
Sick. That's.
We don't let too many people through here in 2
No,
hours.
I mean, it's hard to trust.
Certainly
people
don't let
these days.
everyone out.
Yeah,
Oh, do we have?
yeah. 4 people have came in, but only 3 left.
Yeah, dude, there's someone in here.
Yeah. And by the way, that's not the pantry, but just
We
keep
actually
that locked.
have only had small guests here,
Yeah,
like small people.
like fully grown adults, but they're like not big.
Height wise, you mean? Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, like so they can fit on the couch.
Yeah,
And they just don't. I find smaller people are easier to control, of course.
they are.
Right? Like if they get out of hand.
Fucking shake
Yeah,
them
we
and
can
grab
grab
them
them and you can give them a shake. You're just around that size. You might be a bit of a problem for us.
No, if you take me down, that's fine. Just tell the world that I'm funny.
I'll tell your story.
Just tell them that I made people laugh. That's what I want to know.
Okay.
Just tell people I made people. I tried my best.
Okay, so in terms of the check-in, I
Yeah.
think you're pretty banged up right now, huh?
Like banged up is a positive way? Or?
No, I think you're doing good. I've seen
Yeah.
you this week. You've been at the gym
I've been at the gym.
more than me.
That's true.
I've failed this week. I've failed myself. I've failed the dude buddies.
And
I've failed Danny.
And we went in, and our what would you call her? I guess
Front desk lady?
Oh,
Front
yeah.
desk lady, but she follows us around sometimes, and she'll like be around us picking up our weights.
She's
that are
picking up
around
weights
us.
that we're currently using.
Yeah, and she floats. It's like almost to the point where you're like very helpful, but you're bothersome.
Oh,
and
what do you mean she's racking weights you're using?
Yeah.
like, we'll put a couple down, and then but she came up to me. She goes, "Oh, where's Jared today?" I go, "Oh, Jared couldn't make it in. He needed a day off. Had some homework he had to do, and he needs to get his life together a little bit today, so he couldn't make the gym." And she goes, "Oh, and your guest isn't there too?" She knew about you.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So
and-
I made an impression.
Yeah, and I said no. He got caught in the rain. He had to go. He had to turn back.
Got caught in the rain. That's so funny.
Dude, I honestly,
He tried to get out of this podcast by telling me it was going to rain, and I looked at and I looked at the weather app, and it's like 20%.
Well, I was
It's
outside.
Nothing,
I was
right?
outside on the rooftop, and I looked up, and the clouds were there. And I said, "Oh, it might rain." So I was kind of thinking,
Yeah,
oh,
Dave goes, "It's overcast here. What happens to you in the rain, Dave?"
he
So,
melts.
so
Yeah.
yesterday
Just
I
a pair of
tried.
glasses on the side of the road.
He turns into a 5'2" guy.
Oh, perfect.
dude.
You can stay.
He's like one of those the reverse shrinkers that you would throw into the water
Like-
and then they grow.
No, dude,
Yeah, you
buddies.
show up just tiny. We have to fucking air you out.
Yeah, okay, but let's let him check it.
Yeah,
No,
go on.
I'm saying like it rained really hard. I thought I had my umbrella. I saw the bus coming, but I was standing with an umbrella, and I think the bus driver thought that I wasn't taking the bus. And then when it went by,
Even the bus driver thinks you're not taking the bus in New York City. You
Exactly.
freak. Who takes the fucking bus in New York City, dude?
and the lady on
The guy driving's like, nah, no way that guy's getting onto this fucking thing.
But one of the ladies on the bus goes like this. She's as the bus is driving away, but she saw like that I wanted to get on, but it was sad. Like I was like this, and she was like this. I think she had like a purse, and she was
It's like almost
she
like a
knew that I
sad
was-
French film. It like
yeah, she knew I was waiting, and the bus driver didn't acknowledge
a
me.
silent French film. This is your first week in Paris, and
Yes.
then yeah,
and then I went. Then
And the
I was-
hits keep coming.
yeah.
and it was soaking wet everywhere, and you know it was puddles, and I went back, man. That's why I couldn't make the gym. I was so wet, bro. I was like,
Yeah, it's
extreme-
You
spongy.
showed up here wet today, and it didn't
Well, I mean, I
rain.
spilled coffee on myself. I was
No,
on a
Dave
bus,
messages
dude.
me, and he goes, I'm like, I'm going to put on some coffee. And he goes, I've got one. 10 minutes later, he goes, do you guys have anything to get a stain out of a shirt?
That's all true.
We got the stain out of the shirt,
Yeah,
though.
we did. Hey, looks good.
Dude, I got racked on the bus, dude. There was like at least 80 people on there. It was just packed all the way through. It was like 40-minute bus ride, dude. B-52, I think it was.
The B-52 bomber right there, eh? B-52 coffee bomber right on the shirt.
Oh, man,
Just
the
some
beeline.
Yeah.
I guess I don't mind the bus, but I made it, dude.
You did. You're here,
did.
and we thank you for being here. So, just to cap, so for your check-in, you think you're feeling good? You're looking good, Dave.
I do. I mean, I go to the therapy and the gym. I feel all right.
You've had
Cool.
amazing sets, by the way, too, since I've watched all your comedy since you've been here in town.
I did luck out this time. Except last night was a tough one.
Did you take a beating last
I
night?
took a meeting last night.
Yeah, what happened, Dave?
Yeah.
I just, when you go on and you riff and there's nothing. And
You
I go,
went
"It's
on and
over."
riffed?
Well, I just said
I've only ever seen you have a concrete plan when you go on stage. You have no fucking clue what's going to happen when you
No,
get up
I
there.
know I
I
do.
love watching you do comedy because it's never the same.
Yeah, I had no idea what I was gonna do, and I talked to the audience. It just didn't work, and then it just kind of, you know what I mean? You know
Yeah,
when
I've
when
seen
you
it,
throw it
dude.
out there, and then
Hey?
you go, oh, okay.
Your head starts to shine a
It's
bit.
like you're about to go and it's like you're about to catch the wave or whatever you swim,
Yeah,
but then it doesn't turn into a big swell. It just pushes you towards
Yeah.
shore.
yeah.
Exactly. That's a great analogy. And I just kept at one point looking out because it was at the barbershop show, so I kept looking out to the street, and they caught. I just go.
Yeah, you lost control of the room
I
there.
wasn't
Yeah,
even
you
looking
you
at
look
him
you look
anymore.
out to the street, and then it's the one lady that you saw on the bus.
Yeah, she-
so
So he just sees the bus go by. He goes, "Damn it!" Because he knows it's 25 minutes until the next one.
Come to think of it, every shitty situation, you've seen her there, and she's just
He just
following.
locks
you.
eyes with him.
There's a comic that we a long time ago in Toronto that would do his set. He'd go first, and he timed it with the bus. It was in Mississauga. Do you remember? Oh, I think you guys
Who
might have
was it?
started later. I can't remember his name now.
When
he-
did you start your stand-up?
long maybe I mean,
2003, 2005.
yeah, when I was going to college. So before college, when I was 19, I tried it. My first set was when I was 19.
But when
I,
you like actively pursued, you're like, I'm gonna hit mics and stuff.
24, I would go 7 days a week.
What year was that?
that? Was my last year of college, so maybe 2004. Or
Dave was
something.
a dog too,
Okay.
man. Dave was the guy that like normalized fucking doing 4 or 5 sets a night in Toronto.
Well, I was
Made
telling
everybody
him today in
grind.
the gym where if you came up in Toronto around like 2009 to like 12, even before that 2007, maybe even 8, you would be like, I gotta follow Dave.
You'd know Dave, yeah.
Yeah.
You'd know Dave.
Yeah, it was like the American comics in New York, or I mean, just some of them will tell me that the Canadian comics mentioned that, which
Yeah.
is a very interesting.
Then they watch you eat just a nice big hot slice of humble pie last night on the stage.
and then everybody
hey?
goes, "Hail to our king!" yeah.
No, but it's just such a. It's like it's like not a credit. It just feels like
It's a homage.
It's respect, bro.
Yeah, it's
people
like that kind of,
respect
like,
you.
It's a David homage.
Yeah, it's like when you talk about like older basketball players.
Yeah.
That's what I feel.
Hell
But it's
yeah.
funny that's what they bring. They the American comedy.
I think you have a lot. Yeah, you have a lot of respect now. Shut the fuck up, and Danny, check in.
Wellness checking.
Well, after that, I don't know how I'm feeling this week. That was quite rude.
Yeah, it was-
No, I don't know. I would
Rude
say
dude, buddy.
I'm doing pretty good. We got our workouts in. We have Dave around, which is very nice. We've had all around good things. This is a pre-recorded cast, so I mean, like, all around, I'm feeling pretty good. I had maybe one day of darkness, and I stayed in it. I let it consume me a little, maybe too long, but I'm glad I got out of the house to do comedy, and that kind of changed my mood for that day. But I'm fucking ecstatic, man. Oil's in the finals. I'm flying home. I decided I'm gonna have a really good time when I go back to Edmonton, and I'm feeling positive. I'm feeling uplifted. I'm feeling stoked. I'm feeling absolutely elated.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you look good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You do. You look good, Danny. You've been doing well. My week, touch and go.
Little
Touch
loose.
and go. The lady in black has been whispering. Okay. There's
Wait,
been.
a little bit spicy. What do you mean? What's the?
Well, I mean, look, I've missed the gym a couple of times.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of cocktails this week, and
That's bled into you losing the gym.
of course,
Yeah.
that's it's all hand in
A
hand.
couple
Yeah.
of chopped cheeses.
When you start drinking, Dave, and guess what? I was actually doing pretty good till you got to town, and then I'm not even kidding you. And then you and I
Yeah.
We had a few.
Dave
and I had a few.
Dave. I wouldn't put that on Dave.
got to put it on someone. It can't be me. Can't
We
be
had a
me.
few.
I'm not the problem.
We had
So
a few
Dave,
on Monday or Tuesday.
Monday.
And Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Oh, we did.
No,
No,
you,
no,
yeah,
Wednesday.
you
It was
had
Wednesday.
some. It was Wednesday, but then I think you guys had some on Monday.
No, we did Monday. I had some on Tuesday as well after the show that I did at Union Hall, and then Wednesday. Wednesday, because it was like,
We did.
Yeah.
We did have some drinks. So here's the thing.
But
Wednesday was
I
super
had-
fun, though.
I purposely did it because I felt like I had a good set and it was a release.
allowed to
Wednesday was a
enjoy.
very big riot. It was a
Yeah.
very fun time, and I can.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
I condone. No, I don't. What condone is
Oh,
Oh, there it is.
Uh-oh.
Every podcast, there's something I have trouble with, and
hold
today's
on.
condone.
Slow down, Danny. You got time. It's your pod. This is your pod.
I condone.
Yeah.
That's
condone.
like that means I'm good.
You
I
approve of
I
it.
approve
You're
of it.
good, yeah.
I
Uh-oh.
I caught,
That was a lot to
I,
process.
We're in the weeds right now, dude. Yeah, we are right
We're
now,
in
man.
the weeds,
it's
bro.
like if I was in Mario Kart, I'm fucking hitting the sides.
But you just got hit with a red shell.
Yeah, no.
I've been in the weeds too.
I
but
condone. I approve.
yeah.
I approve.
No,
What's
there's
the opposite
nothing.
of condone then? Condemn.
Condemn.
No, I do not condemn.
Banish.
You approve.
I approve.
You approve. It's
So,
two thumbs up from Danny. Yeah, that's
But
nice.
you know, we had fun. You just got a little bit loose though, and
That's okay.
It's okay.
That's okay.
it's
But
okay.
then it's just okay. I gotta get back on track here. We got shit to do this weekend, bro. So, I'll say this: 50% good, 50% not so good this week. We're gonna bump that up to an 80% good week.
80-20.
See that? That math
Yeah.
that Dave just did?
Yeah, dude. I'm a dude buddy
80-20.
I'm a dude
Came
buddy
out of nowhere,
mathematician.
dude.
Yeah.
That was real quick.
That was
Dude buddy
super
mathematics.
fast.
Yeah.
Dude buddy math.
Yeah, dude,
80-20.
dude buddy
DBM.
math. Yeah.
So anyway, that's it. We've look at guys. You know, we can't be expected to be flawless all the time.
No.
Can we?
And you gotta let loose.
I think so. But now that I've been let loose,
You gotta tighten it up.
and now I gotta tighten it up. I gotta tighten it up.
You can't have a loose honey jar because then you got a bunch of bees coming in.
Yeah.
That's right.
Nobody likes bears. I mean, people
Nope.
do like bears.
The only
but
bees
they're-
I like are
yeah.
buddies.
But you
Bees.
could have a loose bear in the mix.
Yeah, I mean, but if you're friendly with it, it's fine. But if it wants to hurt you, you're in trouble.
What
I
would you
guess.
do if you saw a bear on the trail?
Fall apart. There's no way. I
Like you just come apart at the
would. Yeah, I fall
You just
apart.
immediately.
Yeah. There's no way I'm gonna be rational.
600 yards
Yeah,
out. And you're,
come on,
oh,
Anyone
Well,
who
you're
said-
supposed to play dead if it's brown.
If it's coming,
You
at
know
me,
what, Dave? Did you know they say if it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lay down. If it's white, good night.
That's the whole.
Yeah, polar bear's gonna fuck you up. You got nothing you can do. A brown bear, you play dead. They're still gonna whip you around a bit. They're gonna have a good look at you if you
You
sniff.
just got to cover your fucking
But they
vitals.
say black bear, dude, put those paws up.
Like, fight.
Dude, you gotta go.
Yeah, because the little black,
you gotta
black
go.
bears are they're more curious than they are like bad for you.
I thought the polar
Unless
bear.
they have their baby around or if they tasted human flesh.
Could you
and they're
pop a
man
bear
eater.
in the nose?
No, I thought the polar bear honestly would be the nicest because it's close to Christmas.
Polar bears are the
No,
only
man,
are
it's
the only
fucking
mammal.
angry because it doesn't have its Coca-Cola. Yeah, that's the thing. You go to fight a polar bear and then you pull out a can of Coke and you just give it to him and then he like saves
No,
you.
I thought it's.
I believe that polar bears, if I'm not mistaken, are the only mammals that actively hunt human beings because they have nothing to eat at. There's so little food to eat at.
Up at the North
They
Pole.
hunt humans. They'll track you over the course of a few days and kill you. That's the only animal I think on the planet that actively will hunt
That
a
would
human.
make sense.
Yeah,
You have to
they're
survive,
you're
yeah.
not having a
Maybe
good time. They're
leopard.
so
I
fucking
think
cute though.
I think a leopard would get you.
No, but I don't know that they actually they would get you. There's a lot of animals that would kill you.
Yeah.
But
He's saying,
polar bears
like,
will track
yeah,
you and hunt you. Like they will like
No
they'll-
matter the size,
they're all huge, bro.
Oh, every
They're like
single
11 feet when they stand on their hind legs.
they're 11 feet.
Yeah, I think the grizzly bear is actually technically
That-
bigger than
there's
them,
no
but they're
way
the tallest
if
bear.
If there's no way, that's probably 11 feet right there. There's no way that fucking a polar bear
What are you
standing up
talking
on
about?
its
Yeah,
hind
that
Oh,
is-
maybe
yeah,
it's
it's
not 11 feet. Well, okay, well,
Look it up.
11
don't-
feet's huge. That might be a bit outrageous. What I
11
just
feet
said.
is almost 3 meters.
That might be outrageous.
Yeah, it might be.
How tall is a polar bear on its hind legs? How tall are you, Dave?
I'm 5'11".
Yeah, so you're in big trouble.
Dripping sweat. Wait, yeah.
How tall?
Dripping
Gleaming.
sweat. Yeah, gleaming, dripping sweat. 5'11".
11 feet, 3.3 meters on their hind legs.
Oh,
This
wow.
is a 9-foot ceiling?
No, that's
No.
probably 12 feet.
No, it's a 10. I don't know, bro. These motherfuckers are big, dude.
Yeah. I'm not gonna. I mean, look, I'm not gonna go to the North Pole, and if I do, I'm probably.
You gotta go fucking do a show for the troops.
I'm dead in the water. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you're dead on the
if
land.
yeah, I'm dead on the land. Dead in the water.
3.3
land,
meters.
who knows?
Look at these fuckers, dude. Look at that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I can't, dude. I honestly thought polar bears really fuck with Christmas.
What would you fight? If it came down to it.
Like they reverse hibernate. Like in the summer they hibernate, and then when the snow comes, that's when they come
They're
out.
just jolly. So
Yeah.
I thought they would hug you or something. They're
Oh, they'll
I know
hug
the
you.
Elves and shit.
They'll hug
They'll
you,
give
all
a
right.
bear hug, and then
Yeah,
they'll probably bite your
truly.
face off.
Yeah. What would I fight?
Like, would you fight a giant bird? Like, what animal do you think you would? Danny, that's a good question for you. But
No, a bird I feel would come at me in
Like
a
an
way where it
ostrich.
would peck at me. Yeah, they would.
hell yeah, it's
they
gonna
would
use
peck
everything it's got in its arsenal.
I was gonna say swan, but I think a swan would destroy me.
Do you
I
know,
got
like-
nipped by a swan when I was a kid
Yeah,
in Germany, and I was bothering him a bit. I had a little piece of hay, and I was tickling his beak, and they have teeth. Swans,
see, I
right? They got
figured they
teeth
were.
under that beak, and he came out. And I have a storied history with birds. I've had a lot of bird problems in my life.
Do you know ducks?
I've been attacked by
are-
several birds.
ducks and like those kind of birds and stuff. I don't know if it's all birds, but they don't have a fear gland in their brain.
What?
Ducks,
Ducks don't have a fear. They don't feel the emotion fear.
so they're ready to go at any point.
Yeah, that's
that
why.
real?
Yeah. That's why it's like
That's
you
why you
see
can
all
walk
the
right up.
ducks go fucking crazy at all the big animals or the cats or like crazy sheep and all that shit. and
But
they
do you
just
think the
snap.
other animals know like that they don't have a fear thing, and they're like, we're not gonna play
So,
around?
Dave, you're the opposite of a duck. You have a
Yeah.
giant fear gland.
Yeah. But I'm thinking like as a cat, like, oh shit, these are the ducks, dude. They don't fear, so they're just wilding out. We're gonna let them.
I think they learn it once and then they always remember it, and then maybe then the other one. There's like another cat that's like.
Yeah, but there's no way though, because then ducks would end up missing if they were all. If ducks was out here just jumping out.
But it
popping,
also gives you a thing where ducks don't fear something, so they're like, oh, whatever, this isn't gonna kill me, and then that kills them.
That's what I'm saying, but
fucking-
they would be out here getting destroyed a lot. I don't hear about duck murders.
You know how they hunt ducks,
murders.
right?
People kill ducks all the time, Dave.
You know what they do?
Ooh.
Yeah, dude. They just set up 3 or 4 ducks.
You eat duck, you hunt ducks.
Yeah, they
Yeah, I
set.
thought ducks was.
They got dogs designed just to hunt fucking ducks.
I didn't
dude.
know that. I thought
Yeah.
ducks were luxurious at
Nah,
restaurants.
bro,
No, and
you
then-
walk into Chinatown, you get a plate of duck, $6, bro.
Peking
You're
duck
laughing.
just hanging there like this.
Yeah, they got big
Maybe
shiny
who's-
ducks in the front window. Have
But
you never
who
seen
sends
that?
them out?
Huh?
Chinese people.
No.
That's usually when you go to a Chinese
Well,
store.
I'm pretty sure they're just farming ducks
Yeah,
at this
yeah,
point, but like, there's like
What do you
duck
mean, who
hunting.
sends them out?
You
Like-
remember playing the game Duck Hunter on Nintendo?
Yeah, that's a game. But that's a hunter, though. I'm hunting. That's this.
Yeah.
So, like, okay.
They'll breed ducks like chickens. They'll probably have a duck farm like that. But like the way
You
to
said they'll send dogs. Who's sending the dogs?
the hunter.
The hunter will be like, the dog will get the duck?
Yeah.
But the duck's in the air. How's the dog going to get it?
Well, they're not always in the air, Dave.
They're
Sniffing them out.
This is what they do. The hunters.
The dog's not running up and getting the
Hunters,
dog.
they set up a couple ducks.
They get the dead duck.
decoys, right? And then
Dead ducks.
No, like plastic ducks or whatever. They put them out in a field, and then all the other ducks come in and go, "Oh, that's a landing place." And then you have like 3 or 4 hunters just laying down. They just lay down by the decoys, dude, and like in the fucking bush, like next to it. And then as soon as they have a whole field of ducks, they just all sit up and go boom, 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 boom.
Just spray them.
Spray all the ducks,
Like
or
duck
they'll
hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they'll fly up and then they
Why
just shoot
did my
the
mom
duck.
let me play duck hunt?
Probably
Duck
because
hunt.
they didn't want a little young Arab boy running around with a fucking gun.
This will keep them busy.
In Windsor, Canada, you're just sitting at the screen going, shooting the dogs. And coincidentally, that's the same noise the duck makes when it falls.
No, Danny, we only do that at weddings.
Oh, okay.
When we celebrate people dancing.
Yeah, that'll make you dance. I'll fucking make you dance with a gun, bro.
No, I mean, look, I didn't know, but why would the duck land knowing that there was a dead plastic duck there?
No, they don't know it's
It
dead.
doesn't, Dave.
But I mean, these ducks can't realize that there's like
I just feel like it'd be so easy to hunt you.
no,
It's just with the questions you're asking.
no. These are like smart questions.
They also use fucking turkeys and shit too, right?
I almost got fucked up by a turkey.
Oh yeah, I'd like to hear about that.
Yeah, it was a wild turkey, and I was just fooling around and like playing with my friend, throwing like rocks at it, and like just trying to see if we can like hit the turkey. And then it turned around.
all because turkeys open up.
Yeah, they
Oh,
opened
yeah.
up, it hissed, and went, and then just started chasing me. It was
Why did they make that?
scary.
that
Oh,
sound? What's
that's
that sound?
terrifying.
dude?
Like
Dude.
ducks and
The
all
gobbler,
that shit
buddy.
they hiss, bro.
The sound is to put fear in you, or
Yeah.
is it to signify that
I'm
there is
coming for
war?
you. There's war. It's a war
There's
cry.
more
Yeah.
turkeys to come.
Yeah, time to back off.
Yeah. So
fucking-
like
Yeah, the
a
one
gathering.
turkey goes. And
You
then
see
I
a
just
guy
see in the
going-
bush 4, 5, 6, 18, 30 eyes just
yeah,
come
they're
out,
coming
and then
out,
there's all the
dude.
turkeys.
I'd
They're
like
all-
to, Danny. I'd like to see you go full turkey on a guy in a bar.
Or yeah. Or like you remember when you would play Zelda and then you kept killing the chickens, and then after the amount of times you killed the chicken, then all the chickens came to kill you on the screen. The first original
Zelda, I didn't get to. I mean, duck hunt, I was like good with it, bro.
Yeah,
I don't think I was that good, actually, to be honest with you.
That's what I should almost do.
your big Coke bottle glasses as a kid. Your nose is touching the TV. Watching the ducks.
You just seeing a lot like a static line, just the fucking between each lens.
That's what zapped him. Was trying to fucking play video games on a big tube television in the 80s.
But then his mom's like, "Dave, get away from the TV!" And then as soon as you go like this, but then it projects onto the wall, still through your eyes.
No, I didn't get glasses till I was 14. Wait,
Yeah,
did I
yeah,
have
and then you see on his forehead, it just says Zenith right
Yeah.
on his forehead.
No, wait a minute. Did I? No, I didn't have glasses maybe around duck hunt. I got them when I was 14.
You got glasses when you were
When I was
14?
14 years old. That's when I got them. So I don't even. I think Street Fighter.
How bad are
was
your eyes?
Bad.
Yeah?
Yeah. I told you. I have to go for a glaucoma test.
Did you ever? Are you?
Dude, you got to get the glaucoma glasses, man. The
Just
big
to-
wraparound fucking giant black sunglasses. They're pit vipers for seniors,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
The
They
senior
should-
pit
I might
vipers.
just
shit
get
eye
'em.
vipers? That's what they are.
I might just
Shit
get 'em and get
viper.
'em. I might get them.
Do you? Have you ever went in for LASIK or gone for a consultation?
No, because I don't feel like, to be honest with you, I don't trust it because I'm paranoid. But I also don't feel like if I didn't wear glasses, my whole personality,
I will-
are tied to my glasses now.
I will tell you, I felt that way before I got laser surgery.
But you didn't wear glasses all the
100%
time.
I did.
Oh, yeah.
I had glasses from grade 3 all the way till the start of the pandemic, and then I got rid of them because I was tired of the glasses being fogged. But I went for laser eye surgery consultation before, and my doctor said that even if I got it, I would still need glasses and that my eyes aren't proper. And then I was like, well, fuck it, I'm going to get a second opinion. And then I went in there, and then they were stoked. They brought in everybody because my eyes are the perfect shape. And they were like, man, we could do like 3 or 4 of these surgeries.
Slow down.
His eyes are shaped different than
No,
other
they are. Like my
people's
eyes. No,
Yeah,
they're.
It's because your eyes are wide open all the
yeah,
time.
yeah.
You're like, this is
They
perfect.
are. No, my eyes are like they're shaped like a football, but they're thick. So even if I wanted to do a couple, like I have a lifetime guarantee for my eyes. And then
You
they,
said the other guy said they're not good.
the first one did.
Why
and
did he say that?
I don't know.
Oh.
But maybe it was because I was little and they fully didn't develop into the
But I
fucking
never would see
saucers
you
that they are.
wear glasses.
No, your eyes are, you're born with the same size eyes. It's the only thing that never grows.
Well,
You had those big fucking eyes on your. Well, actually, you were born 12 pounds. You didn't come out tiny.
Yeah,
But I'm saying, when you didn't wear glasses all the time.
100%.
He did. Yeah, he
When?
did, dude.
through my whole entire life. From
You were out doing comedy wearing glasses?
100%.
Yeah,
I
bro.
don't remember that,
Yeah,
bro.
pull up every picture. I'll show you. Where's my phone?
It's the best. He was always drunk too, so he's all shiny.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah.
Here, where's my phone? Oh yeah, I had the promo that they just sent me right here.
Oh, are you? So then, okay. But I don't know. I feel like I don't want to get it.
I would love. No, I think you'd
No,
become.
Me,
the
non-glasses
second-
is not. It's different.
I had the same ones.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
had glasses, and it was the second best decision I've ever made in my entire life.
Oh, bro.
But they were huge Coke bottles. But I thought because I was high energy and I was like a dude, and when I came on stage, people were like, "Oh, this guy's a fucking loser. Like he's a geek." And then I would talk to the way that I am. And then they'd be like, it was like a juxtaposition for them where they didn't know what the fuck was going on because I looked like that, but then I sounded like this
but
and I
look,
acted
What do you
like
think
that.
about that? This guy, they walk in like, look at this dork, and he goes, "What the fuck's going on, boys?" You're like, holy shit!
Yeah, I got glasses, but it doesn't mean I won't kick asses. You fucking want a 1-2 or what? I'll give you a second opinion with a left hook.
But this is.
There is something to be said before a fight, eh? When you take your glasses off and fold them up.
And
Tuck
put
'em into your pocket?
thing.
Yeah,
give
just
'em a
like
little
that.
tuck.
No, I
But
would
this is
never. I would
different,
never
bro.
fight with glasses. And then when it came off, it was like Cyclops. Fucking all the
Turkey,
rage,
full
dude.
turkey
Yeah,
mode,
man.
dude.
I
Look,
remember I
this-
got into a huge brawl in high school, and because I couldn't see if I took my glasses off, Dave, you would
Anyone
I
can
couldn't
get it.
I wouldn't be able to see your face. I would just
I could see you now. You're just blurry.
no, you would be like a shadow figure, like your whole face. I couldn't tell any facial features. I'd have a hard time with Jared. Like my prescription was negative 6.75, and then the other one it was 5.85 or some shit crazy. And then remember we got into a huge brawl in the hallway in high school, and I fucking turned around, boom, decked my buddy. He's like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Sorry, man, I couldn't see you." Like I would
You're just hitting your friend.
because I didn't know who was who. So we were in a huge like 7-versus-7 like hallway fight, and I just turned around. It was a massive melee.
But for you, it was 7 versus 14.
Yeah, because I couldn't see
Yeah,
him
you
all.
couldn't.
Yeah,
Isn't that awesome?
it was
The
one,
math there,
one,
right?
one,
Yeah,
verse,
dude.
1 verse 14.
One
Yeah,
versus 14.
yeah.
But again, look, dude, I did no glasses on, different persona.
Have a look into the camera.
Different guy, dude. I'm not even
Different
saying
guy.
more confident.
But
This
that's
guy
alright.
would have crushed last night at the barber shop.
Bro, I mean, this guy would have crushed
Squint
in
looking out the
life,
window?
dude. Oh, yeah. So, look at this. If I walked into a place like this,
Oh, dude, it does change.
It does
You
change
do.
you, right?
You're
yeah,
changed
with the
right now.
glasses, it looks like you buy watches, and with the glasses off, it looks like you sell watches.
Yeah,
bro,
true.
ain't nobody playing with me, bro. This is. I look like House of Pain, bro.
I don't think you could walk like that because you'd have so much pussy being thrown at you.
Yeah.
I just people.
You
would
just
want,
get off the bus and you're just dodging pussy.
Yeah, yeah. Instead of
People just
spilling
want-
coffee, you'd spill fucking puss juice.
Hey man, you guys can
Imagine that.
Yeah, you got tied to go. I got some pussy on my shirt. I was just trying to get here, man.
boys, I'm on a dry spell, but it doesn't matter.
Hey, that's fine. Dave sat down the other night and he told me we were sitting with one of his buddies who got married, and he's asking Dave. He's like, "Hey, what about you? You ever gonna get married?" Dave's like, "I've decided that I don't think I'm gonna do that." I'm like, "Dude, the world decided that you're not gonna do that, and now he's just trying to take ownership of it. Be like, nope, I made a choice. Not gonna be locked down like that." He goes into his therapy session. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing? I've been fucking late in like 6 months.
You are absolutely right, though. I try to take the ownership, but I'm solo dolo, dude.
Solo
It's good though,
dolo.
like that.
Yeah, I
felt
like it, man. I like you solo.
Solo dolo, I have no issues. Man.
got
I have
nothing.
no beef with nobody.
I felt when I became the new person who I am today, I found it was very peaceful because I stopped talking to ladies. I stopped being associating or trying to get laid or do anything like that. And there was a sense before I met my girlfriend. And there's a huge sense of peace. And
you found your one. You found a lady.
yeah, I found the.
So there's hope for me then.
There is.
Oh, yeah.
So I just go into a Zen mode and then boom.
I think you just keep doing what you're doing,
Yeah,
man.
I'll be locked in.
I think you're good. Listen, you're living in LA
Yeah,
now.
beaming.
Dave, okay. So Dave, you lived in New York, right?
Yeah.
This podcast is about our journey here. Our journey in New York. We talk about a lot of shit, obviously.
But it's your journey.
It's
is the
about
key.
us. These, we
It's
got
about
a
us
few
coming to New York City, how we're feeling here, what we're doing, and making sure, they want to see how much the Big Apple takes a bite out of us and how much we take a bite out of the Big Apple.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So
And
why don't
so you came here. Sorry.
I was gonna say, tell us your tell us your comedic journey and the first initial steps when you came here to New York City, when it was, and how you felt when you got here, and when you knew something was clicking.
Because you're, by all accounts, a Canadian success story
Yeah.
in New York. You had some. You were living the dream for a bit. We were talking about it the other day. So
Yeah.
I would say you're just an all-around Canadian success in entertainment. When you look at, coming from Toronto or Canada and all that, and you've done movies with Daisy Ridley, you've been on Ramy, you've done every major comedy festival there is, you've toured with, Just for Laughs and all that kind of stuff.
You're an institution, Dave.
So yes, and I think you deserve every flower that comes your way,
I
brother.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
No worries.
I mean, I always wanted to go to LA. I think as a kid too. I didn't know why. I guess probably watched movies, but I remember I was like, "Man, I'm gonna go to LA."
LA was the spot.
I just, I like probably like 1,000 other people like that in entertainment. You're like LA.
Yeah.
It was like that
of course.
imaginative beauty that it was, and then I really, obviously, got my green card. I didn't really understand the magnitude of it, but I also.
Did you go 01? Sorry to interrupt you. 01 to green card? Or did you?
No,
apply
I just went
straight
right
for
green card.
Okay.
I got a temporary green card, and then then I was in. Then I got the full green
Wait,
card.
did you go to LA first?
I did
Oh, right.
in
I
2016.
forgot about that.
And I just was feeling like, I was feeling like depressed because I knew I had an ego.
Was that
Actually-
when I first came and visited you?
Yeah.
That was when you got your. Oh yes,
Well, I got it
'cause-
on Canada Day.
because you. Yeah, and then I came there and I saw you, and that's when you officially got it together.
Yeah,
when
'cause
I
it
was
came in the
building.
mail. You were there.
Yeah. Okay.
And
okay.
then
Okay.
Trump got elected like 2 weeks or whatever because it probably would. I
2016, yeah.
probably would have got jammed up. I think, but whatever. That just doesn't matter. But so I was there and I just kind of got depressed. I realized I have a. I mean, I probably always had an
Shocker.
ego. No, like a different, I guess, kind of like.
Yeah.
I have a natural depression, I feel, but like this was just like, man, because I would go back to Canada, as you know, you guys probably deal with the same thing. You go back to Canada and you have more leg room.
Oh, you have nothing
yeah.
when you first get here.
Yeah,
Right
so
when
then-
nobody knows everything you accomplish in
from-
Canada does not fucking matter when you get here, except for the chops you developed when you actually get on stage.
that too, and I remember Steve Hernandez, very funny comedian, LA. He has a show, Chatterbox, in Covina, and he would bring me up that way. He'd be like, "Man, this guy, I checked his Facebook. He's done things in Canada," like jokingly saying, "Why are you in America?"
And
Like,
how was
you
the
know what I mean?
comedy itself clicking when you first got on? Because you were such a killer in Toronto. Did that translate when you first got there, or was
Yeah,
there like a period of time where you had to I don't know,
I
adapt?
I had come in 2015, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I was doing the temporary, because I had to stay in America to get the temporary
Yeah.
green card. So I was doing spots already, and it was going well. That wasn't even. I think that wasn't fully the issue, because I remember I started to just not even try maybe to book shows. I was just getting depressed about the city. Really, the city.
It's kind of a soul-sucking fucking town.
if you
Especially when you go there without. I think if you were on a TV show or something,
Yeah.
LA is a great place to be.
It's
And
just
you
hard.
realize how dirty and how there's a nastiness to it, especially on the Hollywood Boulevard or even in West.
That's where I was living.
Yeah,
remember?
and in what? Yeah, because you were just off of
Gower.
And Vines and
No,
Hollywood.
it was Hollywood.
Hollywood.
and Gower, sorry.
Yeah.
So I just kind of was just depressed, man, and it just didn't. And then I remember I was looking for, I think I had mentioned I was going to New York or about New York with a friend who's living there. He's Canadian originally. And he's like, well, why don't you just go to New York? He goes, you don't have furniture or anything. You're like, I was subletting from him. And he's like, you can come
Well, this
back
is a
if you don't like
stand-up
it."
city, man.
Yeah.
Right? Like more so than LA.
Well, he just said, why don't you go there if you like it? Because we were talking about how much we like New York. Me and him. We were at a cafe. And then I did that. I literally came over to New York, and I think it was 2017.
And when did you book Ramy then? Which is
18 or 19?
is Ramy? You have to forgive me.
18.
I know it's Emmy nominated. Did it also win?
No, he won a Golden Globe, but it's
Gold
Emmy
Globe?
nominated.
Okay,
and
cool.
and Golden Globe
I mean-
nominated, winning. Yeah.
What's bigger though?
The Emmy.
I think. I mean,
Probably
I'm
the
Emmys
Emmys.
are the
saying,
Oscars
yeah.
for TVs, right? And Golden Globes are for TV,
TV.
and but
Just TV, I think. I can't.
no, Golden Globes are TV.
no,
and
it is movies.
Oh, it
it
is?
is.
Okay.
Yeah. I think
And
so.
Golden Globes are the only ones you can drink at. I think Golden Globes is the one you get fucked up at.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I
Oh.
got. I don't know what. I can't remember the year, but I remember I saw him in LA. I mean, we're friends, but I ran into him in LA with with Ryan, I think, who's the co-creator as well. But they said they had sold it.
Yeah.
Like, I think that was.
So he wrote it with you in mind? Were you already
I don't
a
know
part
if he
of
wrote
it?
it with me in mind. I
Okay.
remember he was just like, "Do you want to audition?" And I was like, for sure. And then he's like, oh, I think come into where they audition. But I had gone to China to do shows. And when he messaged me, he's like, "Do you want to audition?" I was like, "I'm in China," and I did a self tape.
How did
Let's take a pause on Ramy and tell us about your
Yeah, dude.
shows in China.
Yeah.
What were you?
I think I was at a table with I'm gonna not remember everyone that was there, but I think Ronnie Chang, Darren Rose, maybe Nathan McIntosh, and Will Sylvans. This is at the Cellar. Came over and he goes, "Do you guys want to go to something like I don't know how we got? You guys want to go to China?"
Were you in Beijing?
No,
Hong Kong?
I had Will Sylvans. Me and him were in Australia doing the festival. I think in 2014, the Melbourne Comedy Festival,
Which is a very fun time.
Yeah, we were at the headliner show, and he had showed me pictures of him doing stand up in China, all over. And I'm like, oh, and then I remember him going, I'm like, oh man, that's so cool. He goes, no, you'll do it, and I'm like, and then years later, we're all at the Cellar.
All those Aussies guys do a nice Asian tour, like Singapore.
Yeah,
Thailand,
that's what it was.
Vietnam.
It was in Thailand. It was Beijing, Chengdu, Hangzhou. I'm saying maybe I'm not pronouncing it properly.
No, sounds right.
And
couple X's, H,
Hyphens.
Yeah.
there was a club. What city was it in? Fuck, dude, I can't remember now why it's gonna come to me.
Gaganzhou or whatever.
No,
that
no,
G
it's a
one that
major
you fly-
city.
Yeah, it starts with a G, and you fly into it for an airport when you're trying to translate or transfer to some other.
No, I'll remember it. But so Will goes, "Do you guys want to go?" And everyone's like, "Yeah." And we gave him our email address. And on the train ride home, I got an email from the booker. He's like, I heard you want to come.
How was
These
the
are
crowds?
dates." It was amazing.
Oh, like expats.
They get there, buddy. They tell
Yeah.
you before they're like, "We're gonna pay you $50,000." You're like, "That sounds great." You get back, it's fucking $4. $4 American.
$4, and you're lucky to make it out of the country.
No, it wasn't that. It was. They paid for all your accommodations and put you up in nice places.
That's great. Did they
It was-
feed you? Did you eat good food over there?
I ate so much good food.
Oh,
So when
that'd be
he-
awesome,
He
bro.
had sent me a message Ramy was like, "Hey, do you want to audition? Here's the audition." I was like, "Hey, man, I'm traveling through China to do stand up." He goes, I don't have a reader." He goes, "Just make it a monologue." I'm like, "Okay." So I got the scene. I was in Beijing, and the promoter.
Were you
there-
doing a bunch of acting classes before this and stuff?
Oh
No?
I did one in Toronto years and years ago. Not even. I just got the booker. It was in my hotel room. The booker had the cell phone. The promoter had the cell phone, my cell phone, and they go. I do the audition, and I go, "How was it?" And she pulled the phone down and goes, "No, let's do it again." But she knew nothing, and I knew nothing. I don't know how the
Yeah.
hell she knew. And I do it again. I was like, "Is that good?" She goes, "That's good." And then 2 or 3 days later, I'm in Singapore, and I get a text. It's like, "You booked the pilot," and then
Hell
I text
yeah.
her, the girl that helped me, and then I flew in from there to Vancouver, and from Vancouver because I chose there. I took 3 flights to New York, and we filmed in Queens. The scene, I did my scene or two.
With your character, I may be biased or whatever because I know you, but I think your character had some of the most funniest moments in Ramy, especially
thank you.
with the guy the cripple guy.
Steve.
Yeah, Steve was you had some very funny scenes with him, and then to this day, I think when you were sneaking him into the hospital and you come in and you're getting him back into the hospital and shit, that chuckled me up.
Yeah. That one's my favorite too.
This guy.
I can't remember it. There's just so many good ones. I'm gonna watch it one day.
Yeah, Steve also. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Dude, no, honestly, okay.
But Steve also is, I want to say, is one of the funniest.
Oh, he's one of the funniest things in it too.
Yeah, he's so good, man.
But then you're now you're living in New York City. You told me this the other day, which I thought was cool because you had to stop and remind. You were on the bus. You said, right when you had to stop, you reminded yourself. Oh no, you were on your way to set that day, and you had the moment of being like, "Fuck, I'm actually living in New York City and I'm filming a TV show." how did I get here?
I also was like, he's not crippled.
No, I know. Yeah. But like, well, like technically he is, but he's not like a
was
like
Danny didn't use the proper
disabled.
terminology.
Sorry,
Yeah,
what'd
he
you
just
say?
went-
What would you say? Fucking
No, but I just thought it was like the way you said it, and we moved on. And I was
Well,
like,
I know,
And then
like-
I go, he's very funny.
No, he's very funny and he's able,
Yeah.
but he's
No,
definitely
but,
in a wheelchair attached to a breathing machine, is he not?
He also we did acting.
Like with no disrespect.
No, I know.
I'm
We
saying,
did, we did acting classes before we started filming, and he smashed. Like he was just killing.
Oh, he's very talented.
Like it was. That's the
Yeah,
first
dude,
Time,
that guy can actually fucking
but
walk
that's
around.
the first time I met him.
The whole thing was an act.
It was all he could walk around.
That's he's like, how do I stand out for this audition? I'm gonna do something different.
How can I stand up for this audition by not standing at all?
Yeah, I'm gonna do something
Yeah,
different.
No, he had some very good moments. And
That's great though. I know it was such a fucking great cast though on that show.
Yeah, and I met him the first time was through acting classes before we started filming, and that's why I was like, he was just so good. But you said on the bus. Oh no, we were going.
No, you were on your way to set. I don't
We were
think
on
you
our
were
way
on the
to
bus.
set. It was like a transport van, and I can't remember if it was first or second season, but I was just sitting there, and it was one of those like moments where I was like, man, I spent so many years trying to, working in Canada, and which I love the country and everyone there, but like getting my green card, trying to get to the U.S., and so now I'm here filming in New York was just like a thing of like. A great sense of accomplishment.
Yeah.
If
have
at that
those
point,
kinda-
if like nothing else happened, I'd be like, oh man, that was crazy. That
I
I,
have
went
those
from
kind of
win-
moments too as well, but I'm not making money. I'm just on a fucking train while the guy's pulling his
Hey,
dick out.
we have it on our whiteboard, Danny. We wrote it on our whiteboard because Danny and I do have to like every now and then
Yeah.
we do dip Davey into
We
a
do.
little
We got
dark place.
Smileware, New
You know
York
what happens?
City. We will be winners and famous. Keep burning them. Congratulations on our success.
Yeah, because we have to remind ourselves that look, at the end of the day, we're just getting started here. We're at the beginning of all of this, but
Yeah.
you still have your moments, like you said, when you fucking get to LA, because you're kind of on not on a pedestal, but like when you're crushing it in Canada, like your name has some value over there, and you come over here and it's a big adjustment, right? It's a big mental adjustment. So we have to remind ourselves every now and then to be like, dude, we're here. We're in New York City. We're doing the thing that we wanted to do since we started comedy, and we need to be present and enjoy it. The process.
Yeah, you should, because it's like if you're not, I think you should. I mean, as someone who's,
I think
not
Danny
enjoyed
because there's going to be a
sometimes.
time where Danny and I are going to remember when we were roommates at the beginning of our journey, and and we'll still be roommates, and we'll be 50 at that time, and we're going to be like, we should have really enjoyed when we were roommate age and living together.
And then I'll go, hey, 50's the new 30. yeah. And I'll just be still making that fucking Medicare that I have to leech
Danny's
off of
back
this.
on the sauce at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
It's going hard. Teeth are falling out.
Yeah.
I think you do have to like.
You have to enjoy it.
Enjoy
You have
it,
to
yeah.
enjoy it because this
I mean,
is the shit, dude. This is like brings you back to when you started comedy when shit wasn't easy. You know what I mean?
I think it's like a constant up and down. Anyways, I don't think it's. I think there are the highs, and you can ride them for a long time. But there are some points where, it's never really guaranteed. I think it's just that you picked a business that's really like.
It's a tough business,
It's
man.
not really a real.
It's
secure
built to
business.
break you down.
Yeah. I mean, I look at a lot of my friends, or not even a lot of my friends, but just like paths of people I've taken that I know from back home. It's like, there is a sense of security, but we chose a path that there's not security. So it's like, it's like really.
You can't stop. You have to keep grinding every day, or
And
else
at
you'll
the end
fall
of the
behind.
day, boys, you can always just fucking get a job in the patch and make 120K and not give a fuck.
100%.
I mean, you can. I mean, you're strong. I would not
You
survive
could
on
too,
the
buddy.
patch.
You could do man watch and fucking crack jokes and have
I'll
fun.
fucking do man watch.
Oh yeah, bro, 100%.
I think
I'll destroy that man watch.
Don't think there's everybody in the patch is fucking useful, bro. There's some fucking pylons out
Yeah,
there,
yeah,
dude.
dude.
that
I'll do
got
a
a
man watch.
walkie-talkie,
Oh,
a whistle, and a
100%.
crack addiction, dude.
Dude, I'm
Dude.
man watching that all the way.
Yeah.
There's other ways out too, eh, Dave? Nothing. So I
And I
he's
go,
like,
huh?
work the patch. I think I'll probably blow my fucking head off
I
before
go,
I do that. Huh? Ooh, your ears perked up. You pricked your ears up on that one, Dave.
yeah, yeah.
Did you tell me of
I
a new
don't-
exit?
Yeah.
I don't want to put any
Danny
ideas.
goes,
in
"There's ways out." I go, "Huh?" I thought. I mean, I thought like, you know, to get out. I remember when I always thought coming here, I think it didn't even really matter where I was going to go. I just really wasn't in a good place. So when I got here to New York, I was like not doing well. I was like doing well in the sense that I was around good friends and people I loved, and I loved the city. But I was also like, what am I doing? You know, I felt like I was proud of myself for being me on stage. That I held. I was like, you know, at least if nothing else happens, you know, people, you know, my friends or somebody goes, oh, I saw Dave perform and he was himself. That's an accomplishment.
I think you've always stayed like authentic on stage. It's always been
off stage.
Always been Dave. Yeah,
that's the problem.
I was gonna say, dude, it's like the only experience, the only acting experience you had with going into Ramy was acting like you're happy and confident. So that's pretty huge.
True.
You booked something,
which is very true. But like,
but then okay, sorry, just to because then.
But I mean, I was doing like I always, you know, I was doing. There's another one. I got Mr. D.
Oh, that's right. You were on Mr. D
as a guest star. But I was at the airport in Toronto, and I remember I text a longtime friend of mine and an ex-girlfriend. I was like, yo, I'm going to film in Halifax, man, like a TV show. And to me, that was huge. I was like, I started in Canada. I was like, and Jerry helped me obviously get on, but also like that was my first experience on a sitcom, which helped me with Ramy big time because I've never been on a sitcom. So I think I got to America and it was just like taking a toll, man. And I think that
this country does kick the shit out of you, especially
That's
when
what I
it's
mean.
like you're making a profession.
It does, man. It's a dog's breakfast.
You're able to walk into any room from any level of like I guess stature of the room or where the club is, get a spot, do what you want, you can make money, do everything, and then now you're coming here and it's like, okay, my support circle has shrinked exponentially. Yeah. I'm away from my family, I'm away from loved ones, and I'm not taking I'm not making as much money, if money at all, for the first bit.
Well, that's what I was gonna get to. Danny's like, I had no money. I was not making money really anywhere, and I also was doing like open mics during this. I just wasn't in a good place, and I remember like we're talking.
LA open mics are a different beast too. They're fucking
this
brutal.
Is here in New York.
Oh, here when you got here.
Yeah,
yeah.
You're talking about like escape plan. So I thought in my head. I think I might have told one other person, another friend. I was like, man, what if I just moved to a small town?
Like no small town buttfuck.
You're a long way from home, bud.
Yeah. Like I was like, because nobody there would ask me.
Yeah, your passport says Canadian, but your skin says Arab.
No.
Fuck you doing around here?
But not America. Back in Canada.
Oh, okay.
Right, like where nobody. I wouldn't go back to the comedy scene.
Small town Canada would be like, I didn't know they're putting in a new Petro Canada.
Don't we got enough fucking vape shops in this town? Only need one, Highway 420.
Oh God, we promised we wouldn't do that, Dave.
No, that's fine. But I mean but that's true. That I'm in a sense that's what I felt like.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm gonna go to this small town. That was true. I was like, I'm going to this small town because this is that was the depression. I was like, I don't want to do this anymore, maybe. And then that's when I got the Netflix Comedians of the World and then Ramy.
Hell yeah. Okay,
and I had like
about that.
90. I'm only telling you guys this because it's like I felt that like and I had like $90,000.
No,
that's
what he said. I got
$90.
No, $90. or something.
This guy's fucking Dwayne Johnson here. I came here with $90 in my pocket. he had $7, and look at him now. You had way more money, dude. You had way more money than Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
At one point, I had 90. Not. I had like maybe. No, sorry, not. I had like $900.
Oh, that's good. At one point, since I've been here, I had minus $750 in my checkings account.
Okay.
Yeah, but
overdraft,
like,
baby.
You have more money. You just are silly and don't want to convert it to America.
Keep it in
Every
Canada.
day you have to do a money transfer.
It's not ideal. But enough about me. You booked
Just to tell you, I just said that all because then it was 2000, maybe 17. It just wasn't looking good mentally. It's because you opened the podcast with like
we talk about we want to talk about that.
That's all it was, and then it kind of like thank God it turned around. But I remember being at the bank like,
and if Jared makes you feel like you can't share anything, just look at me. Just look at me and ignore this guy.
Yeah, it gets a lot warmer on this side of the couch.
He likes to,
deflect.
He likes to be a little porcupine and stick his quills at you a little bit.
So I'll just tell you, I'm not afraid to ride the bus.
My little sigh. Yeah, he's a porcupine. I'm a hedgehog, dude. I just got a nice little belly, and I'll look at you like,
Yeah, he's got a pink belly if
Yeah.
you want to rub it, but
Yeah,
I'll fucking blow 5 fucking thorns
Yeah.
into your face, dude.
yeah, exactly.
Wait, hold on.
But then dude, you did a movie. I know mine been riding up a lot of fucking.
All my underwear was showing.
Ivory white legs on the pod today, baby. But Dave, you did a movie this year, which your first feature film, your first movie.
But let him finish. You had $90 in your pocket.
Oh, yeah.
No,
You-
900. I think I can't remember 900 or 90.
Oh, it changes all the time.
Yes.
Now it's probably $9,000.
No, it's not
You had
9,000.
fucking
That I
4
know,
months worth of
fucking-
rent covered.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck
this
you,
guy's looking
Danny,
at his
it wasn't
90 grand
9,000.
and he's like, oh, what am I getting?
No,
I
Dude.
know. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
But that's about it, man.
Yeah.
That's about it.
So no, but that I'm just sorry. The reason why I jumped to the movie is I'm just going from like that. There's a time where you had $90 in your pocket, and then flash forward to now, and you've done a successful 3 seasons of a TV show, and you just did a fucking movie that you were great in.
Thank you.
I thought I really enjoyed that movie.
parts
Sometimes
of,
I think
your-
about dying.
Parts of your personality really showed on film, and it was nice.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
mean, that's I think when I was allowed to like
Like
act
genuine, like you're like, oh fuck that, yo, that's Dave. Like, you know what I mean? Where you're
I
like, that
know.
is Dave.
And I like it too because when we were watching that movie, because I watched it with like a big group of people in a theater, like a bunch of friends, and it's called Sometimes I Think About Dying. And the whole time when I'm watching you on screen, he's like, he's doing it right now.
Yeah. And I will say that was when I first moved here. And
Yeah, I remember that.
And I don't know if I got the spot yet or if I was sleeping on the floor still, but it was like a sense of like, it felt nice to be like, oh, my friend's doing that. I'm invited to it, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
I didn't have a sense of loneliness that I did when I had here. So thank you for inviting me. To
No,
that.
and I'm glad you came because I remember that because we remember everyone like a group of people that you're familiar with were there as well.
Yeah.
I mean, going into the lobby after was
And Ramy bought me dumplings at the end of the day.
Well, that's nice.
At the end of the night, yeah.
Yeah.
Or no, Emil did. I was out
Emil,
with
yeah.
Ramy. Ramy invited us, and then I didn't have like a Venmo or cash on me or anything. And Emil's like, "I got you, man. America's pretty tough." And I was like, "Yeah, help
He's a
me
sweetheart.
for once.
But
I'm the immigrant."
when I
being
came
helped.
out of the lobby to the lobby and saw you guys all there, that was like so sweet, and I mean that genuinely. I don't mean that like just to say it. I was like, because it was just the care after that was even more sweeter. I was like, you had to share with your friends,
dude. You
right?
had so
Yeah.
much support. Like when I went to the theater to watch it, I think there was like 20 of us or something.
Yeah,
that
I saw
rolled
the
in to
picture.
watch it.
That
And
genuinely
everybody liked it. I mean, listen, statistically,
Probably
there's
a couple
no
people
way 20 people liked
Liked
it,
it, yeah.
okay? But everybody was kind about it.
Yeah.
At the
yeah.
end. We all talked
I'm not even
after.
gonna lie, dude. I fell asleep in the theaters high on my vape
Yeah.
pen. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
Bit
just
slow.
Just kidding.
Pick
Yeah.
it up. That's what I was thinking. Pick it up.
Yeah, I'm sitting there like,
Something's gotta fucking happen.
is anyone gonna die in this fucking film? That's
They're literally just thinking about it. Just thinking about it.
yeah. No, it
all
was
thoughts, dude.
Yeah.
no, it was cool. And it was
Well
like-
done, well
'cause
done.
I never even saw an indie film like that in a while, and then just to like it was like because you know when you go to the movies, you're like seeing blockbusters, or you're seeing action movies, or you're seeing like Marvels or things. There's
Yeah.
never really like
Just a piece of shit that you
No,
all get to
like-
go see.
no, and yeah.
It's nice to go to the movies and
Yeah,
just
yeah.
watch a huge piece of shit every now and then.
An artistic flop, bro.
And you know the guy. Hey, what a risk!
Yeah, yeah.
What a risk that movie was.
Yeah. Going into the theater watching and go, well, he's not making any money off
Yeah.
this.
Hey guys, wasn't it great to watch Dave's last movie?
Yeah, Sundance, more like fucking traffic dance. Hit me with a fucking car.
Oh yeah, baby! Welcome to the Dude Buddy Pod.
I did not.
I like how it's immediately, and it's a sense of being a dude and a buddy when we get emotional, but then we all feel like there's too
You
much
have to-
flowers being given, and it's like, all right, now let's kick him in the shin and call him a little fucking loser.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what I was saying, but that's what it is, though. It's like that's how we operate.
No, it was,
I
a,
didn't
it, was
even
it was a beautiful film, and it was nice to go to. When I watched that film, I felt like I was actually going to a cinema, and the place that it was premiering at was like an actual cinema.
yeah.
A cinema experience, and just to see that it was in a fucking movie theater that's not playing all these crazy ass Marvel movies and all that shit. Like it was
Yeah.
an actual place where it had different individual films where you're like, oh fuck, I'd actually like to go see that one, and they all were very interesting.
Yeah, it was cool.
Well, I mean, it's for me too. I'd go to those theaters and watch movies like that as well. Yeah, so I was like tripped out. Like
Yeah.
in LA when they did the pre-screening, I saw Ferrari, and then the next day I came back and did the early screening. of the
And
film I'm in.
you
So I was
also
like,
carried the whole interview at the end of it.
of the
thing. Yeah,
I was
it was all like live in the actors studio, and everybody was all serious. And you just came, you're like, actually, I don't know what the fuck. Bang, 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 fish in the water, sniping everybody. Daisy's like, oh, Dave.
And he
you're
looks to the back, and
fucking lighting
the
it
woman
up,
from the
man.
bus is in the back of the room.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
looking at it, goes,
Yeah. It was the first time in that 2.5 hours that I heard a real laugh.
Yeah,
Just kidding. I'm just joking. But like not.
No,
real,
man, I
like,
was
but I'm not.
no, like in a sense
But
of
I'm
like,
not. Ooh.
you know, like it was like,
I was doing stand up.
yeah.
I was
Yeah,
definitely
man,
doing
that was you
stand-up.
hijacked the
It's
show.
like,
You made it
it's
about
like
you.
No, I didn't hijack it.
Some would
I wasn't
some
there,
would
bro.
say you outshined the star.
No, it was.
That's cool. I would have loved to have seen it here in New York, but
No, I was a trip, man. It was.
I was
very,
doing
it was,
like I mean, because you guys are comics, obviously. So you were just like those.
Thank you.
You know, very funny, obviously. But
Thank
like
you.
you would do the same thing in a sense of like those questions. They may
they're
be
dry. The questions are dry,
dry,
and
and
you,
then we're just naturally like very
Yeah.
like
you just threw a little spit on the hole.
yeah. So then they're obviously answering, and they're
they were
obviously-
kissing you with dry lips, and you licked yours before you gave them a smooch.
I was just coming out, but I was also super nervous. So my reaction to being nervous
is to be humorous.
always. So then
Uh-huh.
that's what I'm saying is like, so it was even like,
The walls were up.
yeah,
That's why
completely.
when I first made love to my girlfriend, she's like, "Why are you hitting me with a 1-2 right now? Like, can't we just like make love?"
You mean?
I'm just kidding. All right. Well, that joke flopped.
Yeah,
That's
well,
tough.
okay, guys. Well, guess what time it is? Guess what time it is?
No, I'll let you finish. It was great, but we
No, but I mean that's true. It's like I remember
probably
coming-
do gotta.
No, it is time. It's
Wrap it
time,
up, though.
Dave. Listen, brother, we appreciate you. We love you, buddy.
Sorry to.
You're the best.
Oh,
Here she goes.
here she go. Is she going? She
He's
going?
getting
She's
pizza
going.
full.
She's going. No.
Oh, the set's falling
not
apart, guys.
today.
Pizza box about to fall. We had this
Yeah.
happen already.
Yeah.
Okay, don't worry about it. Dave, listen. We appreciate your time. We love you very much.
So I had a good time.
Hell yeah. There it is! Why don't you finish it off, Dave? Why don't
Fuck
you
yeah,
slap the
baby.
box?
Slap it.
Slap
it.
the
Get
box.
that
Hell
fucking
yeah,
out.
baby.
bitch.
Look at that
What's
craftsmanship
up?
behind you. Look at all that duct tape we
Yeah.
use to keep our fucking set together. You know what? That's Dave. That's exactly how I
And
keep
you're
my life
and
together.
You're our second guest, and on our first guest it fell, and on our second guest it fell, and in true fashion we're gonna keep it going and hope it falls on every
It
guest.
lasted longer
Grabbed the
this
mic
time.
like a rapper.
Oh, hell yeah,
yeah,
dude. No, but Dave, okay, this is what we do
Give
here.
him a lyrical assassin.
At the end of this podcast, what we do is we set.
I'm a dude,
set our-
dude.
I'm a dude. Get
Dude,
your buddy,
dude.
bitch.
All
He's
right.
flopping on the floor, son.
Do you want to spit something?
He's just actually in
I'm a
tie-dye
dude,
shop.
man. I got no buddies in the room. You full of fume, man. I'm no.
Oh yeah, dude. No, no,
Don't look at us. Look
Go,
at the
go,
camera
go,
and
go.
finish that
No,
fucking
that
verse.
That was
bro.
really bad. Finish it.
wasn't.
Finish it, Dave.
No, I don't have any
You're gonna be
notes.
thinking about
I'm
that
a
moment
dude
for
and
the
my
rest of
buddy
the night.
make your wife a hubby. What's up, bitch? Eat salami. You got pork in your belly? It's
See?
haram.
That was better than mine.
No,
Yeah.
it
But
wasn't.
go ahead, Jared. You were gonna
No,
do
I-
your fucking.
dude, I was just
You're
gonna
gonna do
close-
your send off.
Send off.
No, we
Fucking
have
fuck
another
it.
thing we need to do.
Yeah,
before
Bring
we
what's
him
the
go.
other
here.
thing?
You wanna
Dave,
make him
we
laugh,
have
okay?
tens
You're gonna
of-
make him call his own Uber after you fucked him. Come
Yeah,
on.
come on, dude. Go
Jesus.
ahead.
You think I'm calling him an Uber, bro? Are you out of your mind, Dave? I got $90.
No, the train's around here. No, actually, the bus.
You're not touching the train. Okay, listen. No, what we do at the end of our
Imagine he's like,
podcast,
I'll
Dave,
call
is
you
we
an Uber.
set our intention.
yeah.
Okay, I'll say you go first. No, I can go. Wait, my
No, you
intention.
go first.
My set. My
You can
intention.
do it. You
is
can-
what-
You go first. Set your intentions of the week, and then Dave can finish it off.
Yeah.
And then if the camera dies, you can send it off like Ryan Long.
Yeah.
Camera won't die. Everything's been taken care of. Okay, here we go. My intentions for I'm gonna. Well, listen. By the time this airs, I will have quit vape, so I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna quit vape, Danny.
God bless you.
Vape will be quit. I
Witty.
gotta stay. Listen, I really gotta focus right now on not using anything as a means of escape. I need to stay very present right now. Okay, so I really need to start honing my craft again and really working hard on mostly joke writing, getting back into that focus mode. I want to obviously, we say this every week, but it's true. I want to do 6 days in the gym. I failed a couple of times. I'm going to do 6 days in the gym. And ultimately, I just want to, like I just said, I want to make sure I enjoy every day this week to some degree. You know what I mean? If I catch myself slipping, Dave, my intention is to snap the fuck out of it. Remind myself about what's good. That make sense?
Yes, sorry, Mike.
You're up.
Control. My intention is to be kind to myself, to not do, to believe in myself, and to give myself credit, but also, not to do the comparative thing, jealousy, do the negative thing, be as positive as I could possibly be, and be supportive of everyone around me, but myself, just like not make myself so
Yeah.
small in my own mind.
Great.
Just to have full confidence.
Okay, that was really funny. Danny?
Wait, it's supposed to be funny?
no.
Hey,
You
okay.
did great.
Hey, look.
You did great, Dave. That was beautiful.
Man, I fucking
That was
live with
beautiful,
confidence.
Dave.
This guy's he's following up on the homework of his therapist. He's taking
Porcupine.
care of himself,
Okay,
positive,
wow.
and
Porcupine.
he's given a true, honest.
Yeah, Danny, I give a
intention.
fucking you
That was
said
nice.
intentions.
That was nice.
That's
With your
what.
fucking whiteboard.
That's what. Hey, I'm on your
positive
side.
shit.
I'm
Thank
on
you,
your
Danny.
side.
This guy fucking shit on my thing. You want what do you want, raw?
Yeah. Give us a fucking
Yeah,
shoot
bro.
take.
You
Give
want
us a shoot take like it's fucking
you want a fucking,
Monday Night
so
Raw.
I come on. Okay, I'll give you Monday Night
Yeah,
Raw.
give
I
a
come
cut
on
a
this
promo,
fucking
baby.
podcast. And I take the bus to fucking get here. I spill coffee on myself, and we clean it thanks to Danny. But then this guy tells me to set my intentions. I do genuinely, and then he just shits on me because you always can't be in touch with your emotions. That's the problem. This is the Dude Buddy podcast, but I would like that the Dude Buddy podcast goes follow through with their emotions and fully evolves instead of making jokes at the end of it all the time and not letting themselves enjoy the happiness that they have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Intentions
Yeah.
for our show.
Yeah. Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Let me
You got
tell
me
you the
fired
truth.
up.
I'll tell you the truth. I'm all about the factory workers. Remember?
Yeah, hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah, we're fucking union up
Hey,
in this
Joe
bitch.
Joe Sixpack, if you're
No,
listening to this right now, brother, we're rooting for you, baby. Every fucking day. When we get out of bed and our feet hit the floor, we do it for the man on the fucking line
Yeah,
at the factory,
man, the
dude.
fucking boys in the local, and we're not talking about the pub. I'm talking about the fucking union, baby.
Woo!
Woo! And with that said, my intentions are I'm going to stay in a positive mind frame. I'm going to not let the darkness overconsume me. I'm going to give gratitude wherever it is. I'm going to enjoy my small victories no matter what they are. And I'm going to make sure that I go forward in life with a smile. And even if I get kicked in the nuts, I'm going to fucking let it enjoy myself.
Let it enjoy himself. Let it enjoy himself.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, thank you for tuning in to the Dude Buddy podcast. Please subscribe. Please give my man Dave Merheje a follow. Dave, I said it before. I'll say it again. We fucking love you, dude.
Love you. Woo!
Thanks for following the Dude Buddy podcast.
See you next week, motherfuckers.